I felt the energy when I woke up this morning. As soon as I woke up this morning, I felt the energy. And it was an energy that was, it was not a pleasant energy. It was a dark energy. It was a very heavy energy. So I just heard a pressure sound in this ear, a high pitch and with the pressure behind it. You're not alone if you are feeling a heavy, dark energy. If you woke up this morning and you felt it big time, you could feel the heavy energy on your chest. And if you didn't feel it this morning, you probably felt it sometime throughout this day, and you may even be feeling it right now. It is an undeniable energy, and you must say, well, it's just, you're just feeling things. No, 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 no. There is an energy out there. This energy is, it's a powerful energy. It is. It is a heavy energy. It is a dark energy. If you, while minding your own business in your own world, in your own little world, all of a sudden felt like an evil presence. How about that? Let's give it a label. Let's give it an adjective. An evil energy, a dark energy, a bad energy, a heavy. There's 1 7 and then a 1. There's the number 17 again. Today is April the 17th. A evil energy, a dark energy, a heavy energy, an oppressing energy, a suppressing energy, a not so pleasant energy. And it could be an energy that caused you to thinking, wow, where is this coming from? Because this is not normal. If you are feeling that, you are not alone in what you're feeling. And congratulations, you're able to pick up on the spiritual realm, what is happening out there, what is in the air, what is around us. You are able to pick it up. We still have the energy from the solar eclipse that happened on the 8th of April. And it is still lingering. We've got the full moon that is coming. Can't remember the exact date, but the energy is here. And it's still that Mercury retrograde energy. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me do this. If you felt a heaviness, if you felt a sudden sadness, if you felt an overwhelmingness, if you felt like a depression, if you felt like you felt yourself getting angry, if you felt yourself feeling any type of like a negative energy, a low vibrational energy, you're not alone in what you felt. You are not. You cannot be the only person on the planet that is feeling what you're feeling. And hello, Castle and Steve. You're not the only one. There is an energy that's out there. This energy is not going away. It's not. Sometimes it's able to gain more energy so that it can be felt more prominently. Don't ask me how it got its energy, because I'm not going to say how this energy out here got its energy. No, I'm not going to say how it got it. It feeds. It feeds. Let's just say it went on a feeding frenzy. Spiritual and then physical. spiritual, physical, in order for it to grow stronger. It went on a feeding frenzy in order to be felt. So if you felt the darkness, if you felt the dark energy, you're not alone. Congratulations, your intuitiveness, your spiritual side of you is growing. And while it grows, you become more in touch with the spiritual realm. And whether you like it or not, you are able to feel some things that you weren't able to feel before. There is like an upgrade, really, if you think about it. There is an upgrade that's happening within people, a spiritual upgrade. You're being, you can look at it like you're being fine-tuned, okay? You're honing in, you're learning how to balance, you're learning how to use the gifts that you have, because you do have those gifts within you. And you may not have been able to tap into them, so they say. But the reason you have not been able to tap into them is because your spirit within you was not prompted until now, until this period of time in Earth's history. It's like once that spiritual part of you within the inside of you reached that certain like threshold in the spiritual realm, once the threshold was crossed based on what's happening in this world, the energy, based on the growth of the energy in this world, because this world is not our home. And it's not. No. You're feeling it. And you're going to feel it even stronger and stronger. It's because you're growing stronger too. Your spirit within you has got to match, if not exceed, the growth of this dark energy that's out there, this evil energy, this bad energy. Your spirit within you has got to exceed it, rise above it, grow stronger than it, because if it had its way, it would suppress your senses. It would suppress your energy. I'm finding myself standing like this now. I don't like to stand like that with my legs apart when I talk. If it had its way, it would suppress your light. That's why it's grown stronger. That's why you're feeling it, because it wanted to press your light down some so that you could feel its presence. But the one thing it can't do, it cannot keep your light pressed down. It's like, no, its hand, it has to, you have to, you rise back up because you felt it. And when you felt it, you felt like, okay, oh no, 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 no. You're not gonna make me go down like that, trying to bring me down. No, you felt it, you rose above it. You rose above it, and it knows it. But it wanted to make its presence known. You all, there is a dark energy out there. There's a heavy energy. If you felt yourself like feeling sad or angry, or just like a, I don't like to use the word fear. I don't. But some people might have experienced a fear, a sudden fear, a sudden like darkness or something that they could feel out there. I felt it this morning upon awakening. But it's here, and it went on a feeding frenzy. It went on a feeding frenzy in order to have its presence felt in the spiritual realm and the physical realm. Just like we have to eat. We have to eat to nourish our body, to sustain this body, and to Our spirit needs fed too. And we know what feeds our spirit. So what feeds an evil spirit? What feeds a dark spirit? And just suppose dark spirits have physical bodies too. But they're tied to one energy, main energy. Then you got your answer. You got your answer. I urge you to stand your ground. I really do. Stand your ground, be on guard, put on the full armor of God. Be ever alert. Be in tune with the spiritual realm. Use your gifts that you've been given. Use your intuition. Pray. If you are one who likes to pray, pray. Make sure you develop a very healthy prayer life. If you are one who likes to meditate, make sure you develop a very healthy meditative lifestyle. Make sure you make more time to do it. Make sure you make more time to ground yourself, balance yourself. Make sure you make time for you. You want to get in balance on the inside. You want all of your senses. You want to make sure every single gift you've got that you know you got is working, because it may have to work to its full capacity. It may have to be shifted into high gear. Every single gift that you've got on the inside of you. It's like a heightened alert. You may have to turn that down all the way up. Okay, I'm on heightened alert, like the military bases do. They raise the alert level based on the information that they gather from the real world and however else they gather it. They raise the alert on the bases. So do other agencies. Based on all the information they're gathering, you got to gather your spiritual information. You got to rely on that spiritual information, your spiritual intuitiveness, to tune into what's happening. That way you're ready. You're ready and you're prepared for battle. You are. And you're ready to stand your ground, no matter what comes your way, because you're not going to give up. You're not. You just got to be ready, you all. That energy is out there. It went on a feeding frenzy. And this may sound really strange, but I'm being very serious. It went on a feeding frenzy in order to grow strong enough to let its presence be felt in the spiritual realm. And if you're a person who is intuitive, if you are a person who is an empath, if you are a person who is a psychic, if you are a person who is spiritually inclined, you know that you can tap into the energy. And the energy is not just in one place, it's all over the place. It's like it's an energy army. It's a spiritual army. It's like you're part of a spiritual army. Well, the dark's got a spiritual army too. And you can rest assured that the darkness is going to try every single way that it can to get to you and to turn this world totally upside down and inside out. Because it's not just on an individual basis. This is on a worldwide basis. It's a worldwide level. It's on a collective level. It's all this energy. It's like the Schumann resonance. It picks up on all this energy and stuff. It really does. Because it's got a frequency. It does. Like all the good thoughts, all the bad thoughts, all of the good emotions, the love emotions, the bad emotions, the evil emotions. Oh, it literally, it's like a radio that's turning the dial and assigning a number based on the energies of both sides and giving it a measurement and trying to adjust. But it's hard. It is really hard to balance out all the frequencies on the earth. It's hard. That's why we got to do our part. You've got to use the gifts that you got, you all. Please use your gifts. Step into your callings. Step into your callings. You know you got a calling on your life. I don't got a calling on my life. You have got a calling on your life. If you're listening to me and I'm talking about calling, you've got a calling on your life and you need to step into your calling. You can't quit putting it off. You can't. You're going to have to grow on the inside. First and foremost, spiritually. Right there is where it counts. Right there on the inside of your being. There is an energy and it is rising. It is a dark energy. It's an evil energy. And as it rises, the good energy is rising too. It has to rise also. Because it's not going to, I'm going to tell you, I'm not staying down there. If I see the darkness and I feel the darkness rising all around the world and I'm looking and I'm sensing it and I'm picking it up in the spiritual realm, and so are a whole lot of other people, you think we're going to let our guards down? Or you think we're going to tune it out? You can't tune it out because it's like being blasted out there in the spiritual realm. It's being blasted. I mean, you can close your ears to what's going on in the spiritual realm and to the energy. You can close your eyes, your ears. You can try to tune it out. But if you are spiritual, if you are intuitive, if you're an empath, you're going to have a really hard time tuning that out. A very hard time, because you aren't going to be able to. It's going to be nearly impossible. Just ask somebody who can pick up on things like that. It's nearly impossible to tune what's going on in the spiritual realm out. When you feel it, when you pick up on others' emotions, when you can pick up on the energy that's out there that's happening in the world, no. You got to get ready. You do. I'm going to go, you all. So there is an energy, and it had a feeding frenzy, and that may sound kind of strange. It went on a feeding frenzy in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. And dark energy, the evil energy, went on a feeding frenzy. It needed fed, or else it was going to not be able to grow. Well, we need fed too. The light needs fed. You need fed. I need fed. This good energy, this light energy, this love within us, it needs fed. It is the light of God's love on the inside. We got to feed our spirits also. And it comes from all that is good. You've got to feed your spiritual self on the inside. You cannot let that part of you on the inside starve to death. You can't. You cannot allow it. If you allow your spiritual self to starve to death on the inside, you will regret it. Because you're going to need that spiritual you. It's like the black dog and the white dog. Some kind of old Indian thing, I think. Who you going to feed? You're going to feed the white dog on the inside of you. You're going to feed the black dog. It's always black and white. Checkers, black and white cubes. Whatever you feed on the inside of you is what's going to grow. It's given. It's the truth. And you are personally responsible for what you feed on the inside of you. You and no one else. Personally responsible. And it's determined by what you feed. If you feed the darkness inside of you, the darkness is going to grow inside of you. If you feed the light on the inside of you, the light is going to grow on the inside of you. If you feed the light more than you do the darkness, the light is going to be more powerful than the darkness on the inside of you. If you feed the darkness more than you do the light, the darkness is going to be the more powerful, and it's going to grow more than the light on the inside of you. It's just like in this world. It's like the darkness is being fed into this world. Hello, Teresa, honey. Thank you. The darkness is being fed, and we know how the darkness is being fed. If you look at it on a worldwide scale, if you look at what's going on behind the scenes, when they have their ceremonies, when the darkness demands to be fed, and it has specific ways it likes to be fed. In the spiritual, it's spiritual realm. It's the energy that comes from it. It's food. It's like energy vampires. Just think of the darkness as a great big gigantic energy vampire. Just sucking the very life out of you, your very essence out of you. Yeah, that's where it's happening. And it's being felt in this 3D world. It's being felt in your 3D bodies. You can look around. It's being felt in the world. You can look around and you can see all the pain and the suffering that's occurring due to the unending wars that are taking place, due to the atrocities. No, you can look around. It's like the darkness wants to, you ever see the Lord of the Rings? You ever see the Lord of the Rings? And on the Lord of the Rings, the king sends his one son out to battle against the dark forces, and he's all alone, and he knows it's a losing battle. And the son tells his dad, "If I shall return, think of me better," or whatever, "Father, if I should have returned, think of me better." And you know what the king said to him? "It depends on the manner in which you return." And he knew his army was going to get slaughtered. He did. And the darkness was there. And these evil, monstrous beings, they said, they took a deep breath and go, "The smell of fear is so ripe." Because it was smelling the fear coming from the people riding into battle. They were terrified. They knew they were up against a very powerful whatever. They loved it. They loved the aroma of fear, the dark forces. And then, of course, the battle happened, and the son was brought in on a horse, and the king thought he was dead, and then he wanted to throw him up in the flames. His only son that was left died. Then he went into a psychotic event, and he lost his mind, ranting and raving because he wanted to send his son, bury his son and stuff. And then they just like, I don't know what they did. They had to get him out of the way because he couldn't even think straight no more. No, this is what's going on is real. The darkness can smell the fear. It feeds off of it. They love that food. It's like a loosh. The loosh. The energy vampires. There's gigantic energy vampires. They suck your life force out of you. If they can have the whole collective on Earth, the whole populations on Earth, the majority of it, set in a certain low vibration, are they going to feed off of it? And they're going to grow stronger. That's how they grow. They're going to feed off all of the confusion, all of the anxiety, the depression, the anger, the sadness, the rage. It's a feeding frenzy. A feeding frenzy. You don't want to feed that entity. You don't. You want to starve it to death. Is what you want to do. Starve it to death. And don't give in to it. I am going to go. Now the energy's heavy, and I'm sure that you felt it. If you are intuitive, if you're spiritually inclined, if you're an empath, you psychic, or whatever else you want to call you. I'm in tune with the spiritual, so be it. You felt it, and you can feel it. And the more you grow on the inside, the harder it is to try to tune it out. If you try, I don't want to feel it no more, and all of that, I don't want to feel it no more, it don't last. You know why? It comes right back even stronger, and you feel it and you sense it. You can't stop it. You can't. So I'm going to go. Don't give in to it. Stand your ground. Step into your life's purpose. If you're watching this video, I don't have a life purpose. If you're listening to me say the words, step into your life purpose, I personally know within the inside of you that you have a purpose for being on this earth, and so do everybody else know that everyone who says, I don't have a purpose, we all know that you have a purpose. Or you wouldn't be here. You would not be here. And if you want to figure out what your purpose is, if you are confused about your purpose, start praying, start meditating, start focusing on the spiritual realm. Go inside. Start praying to God. Start praying to Jesus. Start finding the answers. Looking. What you look for, you're going to find. Whether it be good, whether it be bad. Seek and you shall find. If you want to seek the bad out in the world with bad intentions, I promise you, you will find the bad in the world with all the bad intentions. If you want to find the good in the world with good intentions, I promise you, you will find the good in the world with the good intentions. Whatever you search for, you're going to find it. And just be careful what you're searching for. I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. And please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you to everyone who has. Thank you to everyone who has joined. And thank you for your comments. Thank you, moderators. Al Honey, do we got any other moderators on here? If there's any other ones, hello and thank you. But thank you anyway, all the moderators, and thank you all for your comments. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Love you.